Hello Pisces, welcome to your love and romance reading for October 2017. This is a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate with you, please check your moon and rising sign videos, as there may be messages in there that will resonate with you more. If you would like a private or personal reading with me, my email address is in the description. Go ahead, send me an email and I will arrange for you to have a private reading with me. Now, I feel like a lot's been going on for you Pisces, and I feel like this could be quite an emotional time, because as I was shuffling the cards, I kind of started to feel really kind of emotional. My Venus is in Pisces, so I kind of understand a little bit about the Pisces energy, and you had a jumping card as well, which is the Hermit. And I feel as though you guys have been doing a lot of reflecting lately. You've really been, looking inwards and allowing yourself to feel your emotions. Pisces is all about emotions anyway, but I feel there's been this intensity to it lately, and I feel as though you guys have definitely learnt some lessons, and this has been coming up for a lot of signs lately as well, but I definitely feel it very strongly with you, and I feel as though, you've had to deal with a lot of hurt lately, and yeah, I just feel this intense emotion for you guys lately, so I feel as though it's been quite difficult really. So let's see what's been going on. So in the past we have separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon, and we have you deserve love, you were lovable. So as I was shuffling the cards and the cards were coming out, I was getting all kinds of emotions from you guys. So we also have the Nine of Swords energy, so this is just you guys being really, really kind of upset, feeling really anxious, kind of thinking the worst in the situation, and feeling trapped, not seeing a way that you can move forward. And I feel like it's starting to heal at the moment with the Four of Swords as well. So you also have the Tower, and you have the Five of Pentacles as well. So it's definitely been really, really tough for you guys lately. And then we have the Seven of Cups, we have the Page of Wands, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel as though there's been some kind of ending for you guys, or there's been some kind of change and some kind of breakup that's left you feeling just completely out of place really. And I feel like it's taken a lot out of you Pisces. This separation, it has affected you deeply, and it's quite emotional, and the advice is that you are lovable. You deserve love, Pisces. So maybe some of you are feeling this kind of way right now, and it's like, oh no, this person has left me, or I've had to leave them, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to move on. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, find someone else, or that kind of thing. So I feel as though maybe that's how you're feeling right now, but you are lovable, okay? It doesn't matter your age, anything like that, how old you are, it doesn't matter. You are lovable. So with the Tower, I feel there has been a sudden drastic change lately, and I can see you taking time out to heal as well with the Four of Swords. So this is things settling down and healing after some kind of change. So maybe there was like a explosive argument and somebody chose to walk away. This could be you, this could be the other person, but they've kind of, or you've made a choice to walk away. This is all about looking at options, so someone has made the choice to walk away, and now someone's healing from this. So it could be you, it could be the other person. It could be surrounding a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or it could be surrounding a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius for some of you. It doesn't have to be those signs, but I do feel as though you're very, very passionate about this person, and maybe you felt secure. But even though you felt secure with this person, when the Tower comes in, it shows that things weren't actually built on solid foundation. Things did have to change. So the advice is, allow yourself time to heal with the Four of Swords energy. So very intense emotion and very intense energy coming from you guys at the moment. So in your present, we have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And you did have the Seven of Cups as well. So this can also ask us to think about what it is that we want. You know, do you want someone back? Do you want somebody better? What is it that you want from a relationship? You know, so it's all about asking you, what do you want? As well as looking at your options. Can it be salvaged? You know, that has been broken, can it be torn down and rebuilt so it's more stable? So you need to think about what it is that you want, and very soon. So here we have the Three of Cups as well. So I feel like once you decide what it is that you want, there's a lot of joy that's waiting to come to you. The Three of Cups energy is all about celebrations. So I do feel as though there will be happiness coming to you very soon. And it's like a victory. You know, here with the Five of Swords energy, it's all about victory here. Sometimes, depending on the cards that come out with it, it can be quite a negative card sometimes. But there's nothing negative with these cards here to suggest that it means anything negative. So I feel like someone could actually go out of their way to make it up to you, or you could go out of your way to make it up to somebody. Here we have the Six of Pentacles. So this is a giving energy. You know, so it's like somebody could come kind of like rushing in, sort of like a knight in shining armor. That's the kind of feeling that like I'm getting. So maybe someone's hurt you, they know that they've hurt you, and they kind of come rushing in, and then they put in effort to make it up. Or maybe another person sees that you're hurt and they come and, you know, kind of help you to restore yourself. And again, you have celebrations. And this here with the Ace of Pentacles, you could be starting a new job, you could be moving home. Maybe this Tower energy for some of you could mean that you had to suddenly leave your home or your job, and there's a new job, or there's a new home, or there's more money coming in. And I feel if there is money coming in, it's going to be enough for you to pay your bills. And again, very soon you will be celebrating something. So I feel as though it's been rough, but it's getting better. I feel you guys have been through the worst of it now. And I feel like it's been very, very painful. So in your future, we have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. And we have wedding. The situation involves marriage. So these two cards are absolutely beautiful. You know, so things are definitely getting better for you. There's a lot of chemistry, and this could be, you know, surrounding a wife, it could be surrounding a husband, or a possible marriage partner that you could possibly marry later on in the future. So here we have the Nine of Pentacles. We have Temperance. We have the Hanged Man. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Page of Cups. We have the Moon. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the Three of Pentacles as well. Right, okay, so what I feel like at the moment, or in the future throughout October, you will meet somebody. For some of you, you know this person already. We could be speaking about a third party situation here. Again, we might not be, but the Three of Pentacles can speak about a third party situation, and the Moon can speak about secrets and things like that as well. But I'm not necessarily getting that feeling. What I'm feeling like is you're kind of learning to work with people in a new way, and you're learning to work on relationships in a new way is the actual feeling that like I'm getting. And here with the Hangman as well, this person has learnt their lessons, you know, and it's like they've been patient, and now they're like kind of stuck here. they've been patient, and they've been through some stuff, and this light illuminating around their head means that they've learnt their lessons. And what I feel for you guys is you've learnt to not get carried away with emotions. You've learnt to listen to your emotions and to healthily show your emotions to other people, but in a balanced way is what I feel like. So whatever's happened, it's made you take a step back and think about how you express your emotions to people, you know, because you could be loving somebody and you could be doing most of the work, in the sense that you were the one that's making all of the effort. You were the one that's showing your emotions. You're the one that's doing everything. Whereas now it's time to step back and let other people show you how they feel. Let other people make offers, you know, because you are lovable, Pisces. You know, so if people have feelings for you, they need to show you. You know, it's kind of difficult, you know. Like I said, my Venus is in Pisces, and sometimes I kind of just want to wrap like people up in like a little ball of love, so to speak. But then that doesn't leave room for other people to show me how they care. So it's like a learning process of stepping back and not giving so much, because Pisces, they're such a beautiful sign and they're very, very giving, you know. And it's like Pisces, sometimes they're so lovely that they do want to wrap those that they care about in like a little ball of love, you know, and it's all like kind of lovely. But unfortunately, some people are not like that, and that doesn't leave a lot of people room to show you that they love you. So I feel like you've learnt to take a step back and let people make the effort. Here with the Knight of Cups, someone has to step up to the plate here, and I don't feel as though it's you. I feel as though it's the other person. Here we could be speaking about a Sagittarius for some of you with the Temperance card. For some of you, you're rebalancing yourself, or things here are starting to rebalance with a partner that you could marry later on down the line, or again, it's a marriage partner, or it's someone that you have very strong feelings for. You know, there's a lot of cards here that indicate strong feelings. So with the Page of Cups, you're kind of very, very intuitive, you're very in tune with your emotions, but I feel like you're balanced. And I feel like you've learned through this situation, definitely learned through it. And, you know, I feel as though with the Moon card as well, this is your card, Pisces, so this can be about you kind of in your element, on top of things. You know, Pisces is back to themselves. You know, they've recovered after kind of everything that's going on, and now you guys are actually appreciating yourselves. Now with the Nine of Pentacles here, this shows someone that's looking after themselves, they're taking care of themselves, they're going out, they're spending money on themselves. So I feel like you're pampering yourself, Pisces, and I feel as though you deserve it. You deserve to actually go out and pamper yourselves, or let someone pamper you, is what I feel like. It could be around a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and I've already said Sagittarius here with the Temperance card. It doesn't have to be those signs. But for some of you, we could have a proposal. The Knight of Cups is all about offers of love. So someone could be offering that cup of love that leads to a wedding. So that's for some of you. For some of you, I feel like it's going to be a offer of love that is going to be quite committed. Someone could tell you that they have feelings for you, you know, but I feel you need to leave that door open and not give so much. And rather than, you know, how can I explain this, taking someone by the hand and leading them in the door, take a step back and let them walk through the door. Let them show you that they want you. Let them show you that they care for you. You know, let it be balanced. Let it be balanced here with Temperance. Things are balancing out, you know. Don't be too loving. Sometimes you have to conceal your feelings a little bit. So, you know, just to give the other person room to actually show you how they feel, so they can actually step up to the plate, is what I feel like. So yeah, that's a lot of rambling there. So I'm going to move on to your overall energy for October. So your overall energy is stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Here we have the Two of Pentacles. We have the Two of Wands. We have the Five of Cups. We have the Sun. So things are not as bad as you think, you know, and the advice is to think positive and to stay optimistic about things. And here with the Five of Cups as well, even though you're feeling a certain way or you have felt a certain way, things are going to balance out, even though you're kind of juggling and rebalancing everything at the moment. Maybe you're planning here, trying to, you know, piece everything back. So yeah, I feel as though you guys are making plans to move forward, to piece everything back together. And I feel like definitely with the Sun here you will. So yeah, I feel like there's just been so much going on for you guys, and I feel like you're coming out the other end now. It's not going to get any worse. It's already kind of got as bad as it can get, if that makes sense. So you've come through the worst and now you're approaching the light at the end of the tunnel. So where you will find yourself, you have codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life. We have the Two of Swords. We have the Six of Wands. We have the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Wands. And we have the World. So some kind of negative situation again is ending. So here with the Ten of Wands, this is all about burdens. It's all about working too hard. So there's a situation that I feel like a lot of weight has been on your shoulders. That's coming to an end now. So if somebody has been very, very dependent on you, if someone does have like addiction issues, here with the Six of Wands, I feel like they're recognizing it, or you're recognizing it finally, and you're actually telling them that they need to get help. You're not willing to put up with this anymore, basically, is what I feel like. So you're forcing somebody or making somebody get help, or someone is recognizing themselves that they need help. Now, this doesn't have to be alcohol, it doesn't have to be drugs, it can be, you know, emotional. Maybe you've been emotionally dependent on someone, or maybe someone's been emotionally dependent on you, and that's coming to an end now because the situation was too much, is what I feel like. So yeah, and again we're like in two minds here, and we're refusing to look at our emotions, and we're a little bit guarded. But the good thing is, whatever problems there are, with the Six of Wands, I feel like we're recognising it now. We're actually recognising the problems, and from when we recognise issues and problems, we can move forward and we can deal with it. So that's what I feel like is going to happen. So in your environment, we have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. But then we have the Ace of Cups. We have the Devil. We have the Three of Swords. And we have the Two of Cups. So someone definitely could be fighting some kind of addiction. Maybe you're in a relationship that's just toxic and you're really dependent on this person, but it's not good for you. So what I feel like for some of you, again, it's a burden now. You're recognising that there are problems, whereas with the Two of Swords energy, you've been in two minds. You've not really wanted to look at it, and you've been blocking and suppressing emotions for some of you. Again, this is a general reading, so take what resonates with you. But a really difficult situation is coming to an end now. So put these cards back. Yeah, so I feel as though now you're actually going to stand up for yourself, and that's where the Three of Swords energy comes in. It's like you're breaking free from this toxic relationship. It could be a Capricorn, so, but then it's kind of conflicting because there's like an ending, but then there's a new beginning. So maybe you thought someone didn't like you, but actually they do. There's many possibilities here with this card, so take what resonates with you. So for some of you, there is a new love, there's a soulmate coming in, or you're with a soulmate right now. It could be a Capricorn. For some of you, you no longer have feelings for somebody, or they no longer have feelings for you, because the way the relationship's gone and it's kind of run its course, and there's this ending. But I don't feel as though it's going to hurt too much, even though you have the Three of Swords here. I feel like, yes, there's all this emotion, but I feel like it's kind of like a ending and you're relieved from it. Basically, it's like you're set free from this. And then for some of you, again, I kind of get this knight in shining armor kind of vibe. So you could end up meeting somebody and you kind of fall for them and they fall for you, and this is a soulmate. This is a happy, balanced, equal relationship. So what you feel for somebody, they feel for you. But again, I feel as though you need to take a step back and let people show you how they feel about you, as opposed to you catering to other people all the time. So in your hopes and fears, you have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So looking at the previous cards, maybe you feel that you're not going to be able to attract a soulmate or attract a relationship, but then you have this card. You deserve love. You are lovable, Pisces. Honestly, Pisces is such a lovely sign. My mum's a Pisces and she's just got this beautiful energy about her. So, you know, Pisces, honestly, you guys are lovely. So you won't ever have a problem attracting relationships, you know. So if this is a worry, don't worry about it. You are attractive and you are able to attract love. Some of you are hoping to attract love, and some of you are working on it. Here we have the Page of Pentacles, we have the Hierophant, we have the Eight of Cups, and we have the Queen of Swords. Okay, so I feel like some of you are hoping to actually attract a stable relationship. You don't want to go through past cycles anymore. I feel as though you've gone through some kind of karmic cycle where you've really learnt some lessons here. You know, with the Hermit, it's like you've actually reassessed everything, you've reevaluated everything, you've looked deep inside and you've actually thought about what it is that you want, and you're now doing something different, I feel like, to attract a stable relationship. The Page of Pentacles is all about learning and it's all about stability. And with the Hierophant as well, this is all about marriage, it's all about stability again. So yeah, so some of you want to do things in a complete different way. And with the Queen of Swords as well, some of you are thinking a lot more logically now. So whereas Pisces is all about emotion, so with emotion sometimes we can tend to not use our mind. You know, we're so caught up in emotions, and this is a water sign thing, and I have a lot of water in my chart, so I relate to this as well. But sometimes we can be so caught in our emotions that we kind of dismiss what we're thinking and we don't think things through. We just kind of act on feelings, we act on emotion, whereas now you're doing things differently. You're taking on the Queen of Swords energy, where she kind of detaches from her emotions a little bit and she uses her mind to think logically, to make decisions. And this sword as well, as I've said with this card a lot of times, she brings the sword down, she cuts all ties that no longer serve her. So it's all about cutting ties with the past as well. So some of you are just ready for this change, you're ready to move forward now, definitely, and you're seeking stability. So your final outcome is heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So again, Pisces, it's no good you telling someone how you feel. You need to find out how other people feel as well. And with Pisces, you guys have to feel your way in a relationship. So you need to ask questions about how someone feels. So here we have the Knight of Wands. We have the Six of Cups. We have the Ten of Swords. We have the Nine of Wands. So we could be speaking about somebody from the past here. Maybe someone re-emerges from the past and you two have like a conversation about things that happened in the past. It could be of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius for some of you, although it doesn't have to be that sign. But for some of you, it's the ex-partner that's going to come back, or you're going to sit down and have a talk with a ex-partner and you're going to tell them, you really hurt me. Why did you do this? Why did you do that? You know, and this is all about betrayal, and it's the end of betrayal now. And I feel as though you're kind of guarded now. You're looking over your shoulder. You know, you're stepping out of your emotions a little bit. Even though there are these intense emotions now, you're using your mind to look at the situation as opposed to just sensing it with your feelings and your emotions. So you are guarded, which I feel rightly so. You know, if someone's come back from the past after hurting you, or someone wants a second chance, you need to look at their motives. What is it they want? Especially if they've made you feel like this in the past. You know, and the advice is to talk about it, and then you decide where it goes. Whether you decide to give them another chance or not is completely up to you. But I feel as though, to be honest, you need to watch your back with this person, you know, because if they've done this, they could do it again. So you need to be careful with someone from the past, especially if it is a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius and they come back. And you know, if you feel as though they're being truthful, if they're being honest with you, then give them another chance by all means, but you need to make them work for it. Don't just be like, oh, I love you, and yeah, no, it's fine, I forgive you and all that. No, you need to be a bit cold with them. And I know that does sound a little bit harsh, but if someone has made you feel like this, take on the Queen of Swords energy, and be like a little bit cold and see how they react to you. You need to do things in the way that you've not done. And if you want this secure, stable relationship, which you could definitely have, you know, and very soon, with a marriage partner, you need to kind of give them the cold shoulder a little bit, is what I feel like, you know. So whether you want to move forward and actually forgive someone, they're not going to respect you if you just automatically accept them back. And respect is very important in relationships, and when you deal with love and things like that, two people have to respect each other. And the way that you're going to make this person respect you is by withdrawing a little bit, withdrawing some of that love that you've previously gave to them, and tell them about how you feel. But then again, on the other hand, someone could come back from the past and you two just sit and talk about past times, and you know, maybe there's all this passion, but I feel like it's surrounding someone that's hurt you. You know, be like a little bit guarded, give them the cold shoulder, let them prove to you that they're worth it. You know, so I hope this reading made sense to you. It's been a very intense reading, I feel like, and you know, definitely you guys have been through a lot now, but again, you've been through the worst now. So I don't feel as though you guys are going to go through this. I feel as though you guys are going to talk about it with that person. So I don't feel as though there's anything else to really worry about. It's just a case of, okay, what's happened has happened. Let's talk about it. Let's deal with it from a logical point of view. So yeah, so I hope this reading has made sense, like I said, and I hope you guys have a brilliant October. You know, I'm sure that things will work out for you, and I will see you for November's reading. Bye, Pisces.